Welcome back to another completely useless video, or if you're new, welcome to 7 of the most useless minutes of your life. As I said at the start of this series, we're making 4 teams, so we only have 1 team left. Check out the other videos if you haven't already. Alright, so let's shorten this shortlist. Openers will be the same ones that we considered for the third team. Desmond Haynes, Hashim Amla, and Quinton de Kock. At 3 and 4, I'm looking at Javed Miandad, Martin Crowe, Aravinda de Silva, Kumar Sangakkara, Jacques Callis, Ross Taylor, and Joe Root. For our middle order, the pure batters would be Mike Hussey, Inzamam, and David Miller. And the ones who can bowl would be Imran Khan, Yuvraj Singh, Shahid Afridi, and Ben Stokes. I'm leaving out Shakib here for the same reason I did in the third team. I think Yuvraj is better at 5 and 6, and Afridi would be better at 7, so there's no way Shakib would make it, unless he was a better bowler than he is. As for the bowlers, we still have 2 A-plus fast bowlers left. Shane Bond and Dennis Lilly, so they absolutely make this team. As for our third seamer, a left-hander would be nice, but we don't have any options in the shortlist. If we really wanted one, I did long list Trent Bolt and Mitch Johnson, but there are other right-handers we can consider. Michael Holding, Curtly Ambrose, Dale Steyn, and Brett Lee would be my front runners. However, one other player I think is really worth considering as our third seamer is Imran Khan. As a bowler, he's at a pretty similar level to the ones I've mentioned, but his batting is so much better. So having him at 8 would be a great option for a longer batting lineup. We also need to get our spinner, and while there are options, this might be unpopular, but I think Abdul Qadir is the best pick. I know many won't agree with me, so hear me out. On the surface, his stats don't look too bad. Yes, some players do have better stats, but you have to consider he bowled on some of the flattest surfaces ever known. He was basically the only successful spinner of his era. Even Shane Warne's numbers would look far worse if he bowled on the same tracks Qadir did. So yeah, I think Imran would then be perfect to be our number 8 and a third seamer. We can then play either Callis or Stokes as our fourth seamer. Before we sort out our top 3, there's one easy pick. Mike Hussey. He was very close to getting into the third team, and even had a chance in the second team. I probably would have picked him as my second choice to Bevan. As for our number 3, looking at the options, I think Sangakkara is our best option. A lot of people might be upset that he's only making the fourth team, but I don't think he's better than any of the people I took ahead of him, and I'm not batting him at 5 or 6. Sanga can keep for us too, but he's also fine in the outfield, so I'm not ruling out de Kock yet. Speaking of, now we can do our openers. Desmond Haynes, Hashim Amla, and Quinton de Kock are my options. So no Dilshan, no Saeed Anwar, and one that I think might get me the most hate, Chris Gale. I personally think Chris Gale is a little overrated in ODI cricket. Besides, I picked Haynes as the better batter in the West Indies 11, so it wouldn't make sense to go Gale here. Now, out of these 3, it's really tough ranking them. I think it's marginal, but I'd just about put de Kock third. However, having said that, the other 2 are more anchory, and with Sanga at 3, I think it would be perfect to have a more aggressive opener in de Kock. And he's left-handed, so we can get a nice right-left opening combination. He'll be our keeper too. As for Amla versus Haynes, coin toss. Either way, you're getting a great batter. I think I'm just going to edge towards Amla. So, all we need now is to sort out our 4 through 7. We know one of them will either be Callis or Stokes, we know that one will be Mike Hussey, and we know that one will have to bowl a bit of spin. For our spinners, that's Aravinda de Silva, Shahid Afridi, and Yuvraj Singh. I think we can rule out Aravinda, as I think Yuvraj is both a better batter and a better bowler. So, between Callis and Stokes, if we play Callis, then we have to bat him at 4. And if we do that, I think our best 5, 6, 7 is Yuvraj, Hussey, Miller. Alternatively, we could play Ben Stokes. If we do that, then we have more options. Yuvraj, Hussey, Stokes, Miller at 4 through 7. Alternatively, we can play someone else at 4. I'm thinking one of the Kiwis, either Martin Crowe or Ross Taylor. And then our 5, 6, 7 can either be Yuvraj, Hussey, Stokes, or Hussey, Stokes, Afridi. I've got Imran coming in at 8, and Amla and Sanga in our top 3. So I think we can load our remaining slots with quick strikers. So because of that, I'm taking Stokes over Callis. I just think Callis would bat too slowly to be beneficial for this team. For our number 4, I'm either looking at Martin Crowe or Yuvraj Singh. I think all our other options bat a bit too slowly to be better choices than these two. And as for our 6 and 7, we're looking at Miller and Afridi. I think of these 4, Miller is the best batter, so I'm happy having him in the team. As for our second spinner, it comes down to which middle order do you prefer? Yuvraj, Hussey, Miller, Stokes, or Hussey, Miller, Stokes, Afridi? Outside of India and Pakistan respectively, I think both Yuvraj and Afridi are quite slept on. Both are better ODI batters than they seem to get credit for. The difference in these two batting lineups is pretty minimal, so I'll take Afridi due to being the better bowler. This is another really strong looking team. Got a solid top 3 with Quinton capable of going hard in the power play and Amla and Sanga accumulating steadily. Then our middle order is really adaptable, capable of saving a collapse or boosting the run rate. We have Afridi to go berserk, and Imran can be bumped up if we need to stabilise. Bowling is strong with Imran, Bond and Lilly, then Stokes is a good fourth seamer. We have the loopy tempting spin of Abdul Qadir, and the quick flat type with Afridi. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, or if you didn't, hopefully you at least managed to kill a few minutes and think about cricket for a bit. Feel free to leave any thoughts or your own 11s in the comments, and feel free to subscribe if you never want to miss a useless video. Bye all!